It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Bengals and the Jaguars, and it comes your way next.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something.
The playoffs have arrived. It is the start of Super Wild Card Weekend. Off we go here on this Saturday. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. Let's start by doing whatever it takes over these next couple of hours to extend their season one more week.
A tight end in motion now. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Follows left sideline. It's complete. His first catch for a wild card game. And good for a first down.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score for Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
Now some movement up front.
Ball start.
We'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Here's a toss as they look to run. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. There was a couple of yards on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut. Like you can see he's a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that.
over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
That's the fast start they talked about all week. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Caught by Davis. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The tight end going in motion to the left. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And the Cats have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Gain of 12 and a 1st down. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. And he'll take it all in. Touchdown, Jaguars. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for us.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The Jags offense ready to take over possession of the football. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. First grab this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. Putting the tight end in motion. Etienne now on 1st and 10.
Give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught. And he will not quite get to the decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Jaguars stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The tight end, Allen, in motion. Now it's Dalton. Thrown left side, the catch is made.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground.
In trouble. There we go.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Dalton. Look wide. Get this one complete. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. Here's Dalton. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. The Bengals ready to put this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Back to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Rocco switch. Here we go.
On the handoff, it's ETN. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence now. Open man is Davis. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
4th down.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off he goes.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now a toss play, running left. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
He was brought down by
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. You can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
He gets this into the hands of Green. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
Dalton to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 17-0, the early score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Dalton. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
On comes the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
For the Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Now here's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Lawrence. He will find Thomas. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go. So,
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The outside, complete to Thomas.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10.
Hey, run.
13-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. It's run straight ahead for ETN. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with third. That one, take it in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
His kick is good.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. To throw is Dalton. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
Did you see how the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
Throwing, Dalton. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now it's Dalton. Open man, left side, he's got it. 13 yards on that pass play, and the Bengals going to have a first down. Dalton. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4. Here's Dalton. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first and 10. The gun is a run at the gut, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. He'll look to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Extend the lead, the defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The tight end, Allen, in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Dalton to throw. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now Dalton. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. To the air one more time. He's going to keep it in, and he will score. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once again. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Lawrence now. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow in the AFC. We've got the 3-6 game, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins matching up against the Denver Broncos. The Jags were treated to a strong first half from their franchise quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the second quarter, so he has been on target throughout. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made there by Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
To the air now on first and 10. 13 yards on that one. Use the sticks. It's a first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit,
and that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Jaguars 31, Bengals 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Jaguars have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we have the case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And
plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, ETN. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. Lawrence. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid one back there. We'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Taken in by Thomas. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 33-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. The carry here for ETN. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
36-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Lawrence. Caught by Davis. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
From the gun, a give to ETN. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Back over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive, like just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. This one is caught by Robinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 42-yard line.
On the ground, here's ETN. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From from the shotgun. It's Lawrence. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
His clock, it's Robinson. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. He's looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down. Now Lawrence. Catch man, right side by Thomas. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal. That tackle's made at the 10-yard line.
And the Jaguars first down and 10 yards
Lawrence.
to go.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location. And they got some big plays in their future.
And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal.
Brings up third down and 9.
Silver.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that's going to line up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Sets up fourth down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And typically, like, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung.
Here's Dalton. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always...
And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have taken the lead by a point here in the third. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense, and Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the give is ETN. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Second down and 8. To throw is Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go, Sahar. Here we go, Sahar.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And then downfield, it's Thomas. And he's into the end zone. And Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big lead?
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Dalton. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
Nowhere to get away. He's going to go down. That is Josh Hines out from his defensive end spot to record the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Now it's Dalton. Looking middle and complete with Adley. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They need one right now. 3rd to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Dalton. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cincinnati.
Throwing, Dalton. And he's going to have to eat this one. Down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Tight end going in motion here. And they're going to track him down. The receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. He forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Brian Thomas now, and the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. First and 10.
On red.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And the defense quick to surround him there as he'll manage to get up only to about the 7.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Second down, Lawrence. Who out for another catch for his favorite target. Still on the move. And he's going to take this out of bounds. Maybe 3 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged the bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
The tight end, Allen, in motion. Now Dalton. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Dalton to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
this into the hands of Green. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his time. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up a screen here. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. This pass caught. Right side. It's Allen. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. That's hauled in at the 2. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. At the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Makes the score Jaguars 47, Bengals 42.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here.